We're with the newest member of Ottawa Fury FC, goalkeeper coach Bruce Grobbelaar. Not really the best kept secret. You've been here for a while, but it's just your first impressions of the city of Ottawa and Ottawa Fury FC.
Well, as I said to you before, Graeme, coming here for my 2-week, I'd say, trial period, I was blown away with the organisation. Under one umbrella, you've got 3 different sports and quite different sports in that as well. But soccer has been my passion for my life, and to come here and to be asked to come here as a goalkeeping coach with Ottawa Fury was something that I look forward to. I must have made an impression because I've been asked to stay for the next 16 months, which I hope to produce goalkeepers of the quality that we do need in this league. I know we've got 4 great little goalkeepers here, 4 different personalities, and 2 very young goalkeepers that I hope one day will play for their country in Canada. But going with the Ottawa Fury, what a great organisation, as I said, and also the ambition, driven by our manager Mark Dos Santos and his brother Phil, and with Martin. It's a good coaching squad. They are passionate about their game, and I just look forward to the next 16 months.
Before we talk about your legendary career as a player, can you talk about the transition of going from a player to a coach?
Well, Graeme, I hung up my boots in South Africa in 2005. I played for Hellenic against Kaizer Chiefs at the Royal Bafokeng Palace when I was coaching Hellenic. They asked me to save the team, which we did, and at the last game of the season we didn't have our goalkeeper. He was injured, so I put my boots on and back on again, and I lasted 30 minutes and I cracked my ribs, so I had to come out of the game. And transition from a player to coach, it's the second best thing, because you can give your knowledge to the players that are coming in the future, and when they do well, you get this great buzz as you did as a player, and it's no different here with Ottawa. Yeah, we've had a few disappointing results, but we've been playing well at the same time, and now we've just got to curb the goals going in, and I think we'll be on the right track.
You talk about the experience that you're able to reflect on as a player. Your career, you're best known for your time playing with Liverpool. You've had a chance to play throughout South Africa. You even played here in Vancouver before you were picked up by Liverpool. Can you talk just really about your career specifically with Liverpool?
Well, it started off with I started my career in South Africa, signed a contract with Durban City, but it only lasted 18 months because I got my call-up papers for South Africa after going through a bush war in Rhodesia for 2 years, and I decided that I didn't want to go into war again because I'd seen things, that people don't want to see at that age, and I decided a friend of mine got me a trial in the UK, West Bromwich Albion, and I went there. I couldn't get a work permit, and I was asked to go to Derby County because Tony Waiters from Vancouver was looking for a goalkeeper. So I drove to Derby, did a 45-minute training session with him, and he said at the end of it, yes, I want to sign you. And that was it. I went to Vancouver. And it was only after the first year in Vancouver where I played 3 games for the first team. We won the soccer bowl. And Tony Waiters said, I'm going to send you to strongest English team, and I thought, well, straight away Liverpool, Manchester Cities, Arsenals. He said, no, Crewe Alexandra, 92nd in the Football League, holding everybody up on their shoulders. So I went to Crewe Alexandra, but I couldn't get a work permit. And then eventually I found out that my great-grandfather was in the Fusiliers in the Boer War, and my grandfather was born in the castle of Cape Town, a stronghold during the Boer War, which deemed me I got an ancestral visa to play in England. Now, if I'd known that a year earlier, I would never have played for Liverpool. I'd be playing for West Bromwich Albion. So thank goodness of that mistake, because Liverpool picked me up after going to Crewe and back to Vancouver, and I spent 13 years at Liverpool, and 628 games all round at Liverpool. It was a phenomenal career. I'm still the highest decorated goalkeeper in the history of the English league. Hopefully one day that will be broken, and it will be. But for now, I'm still standing on the pedestal, and it's a great accolade. And for me to come here to Ottawa and give some experience to the goalkeepers and the back four, then I will do the best of my ability to make sure that they know where they are, because it's not a given right that you can play here. You got to earn it, and when you earn it, you got to work hard, and that's what we're all about.
At Liverpool, the expression is "you'll never walk alone." How much does that mean to the players? We know what it means to the fans, but how much does it mean to the players? And can you just briefly reflect on the Hillsborough disaster, because that was something that you were very close to, and obviously strikes a chord to you and the rest of your teammates. One of the worst disasters to hit the professional game.
Well, when you hear "you never walk alone," it was significant to Liverpool and many other teams. But then when the disaster happened at Hillsborough in 1989, that song became even more poignant. It now reflects 96 people that never came back. And for that song to be sung now at Anfield, it sends shivers up your spine. I recently had a very good friend in South Africa, and I wrote a eulogy to his death. And I said that he was an avid Liverpool fan. And I said that he's gone now with the Angels of the 96 to Anfield in the sky to watch his favourite team play for here on in. And you are now 97. So 96 Angels from Liverpool. I've got a 97th one with my friend in South Africa who recently passed. And that song will be with me forever. It means something. We know that the 96 need justice, and that will come with the inquests that are happening now at the moment. They say the inquests will probably last another two years, but at the end of the 2 years, I hope that nobody else goes from those families, because they need closure on this.
Thanks, Bruce. We're honored to have you here.
No problem. It's fantastic to be here. Thanks.